What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna post a video about what's inside my tackle box and what I like to fish with when I go fishing. Well, what I use when I go fishing. I really like to use everything. So, right here is the box that's got my hooks and all in it, and a couple of the main things that I use in clear water. So it's not really best lures, but I got my hooks and all right here. Got a couple of homemade ones right there. I got some Zoom and some Rage Tails, which these are really good when you're weightless Texas rigging something. I only use the weightless Texas rig when I'm fishing grass pads, because if you really use weightless, it'll get punched in the grass, and you won't get a fish because, well, you might get a fish, but usually you don't because it's grassy and you don't really catch much on it. And then in this box, I just cleaned it out. I might put some more lures in it, but it's kind of a couple swim baits, crawls right there, like pre-rig crawls, and then a couple lizards. And that's the that box. And then in this box here, got a couple of trailers for a jig. Hold on a second, I'll show you those. Put this out of the way. I got a couple jigs in here for a trailer, not jigs, but trailer jigs. Put on the back of a jig. I got a couple more. I'm gonna pack a filler dip here, so. If you don't do this shit already, don't start it, cause it is bad for you. I'm gonna go get my other worm box right here on tackle box. One second, guys. Alright. So, this is my box. It's got my flukes in it. That right there is got to be my favorite color fluke. This little watermelon red fluke, Zoom fluke from Walmart. I mean, you can get them cheap. Walmart is a hookup on fishing stuff, guys. And then I got some Yum Dingers here. Some little Rage Tail crawls and stuff like that. That's in that box there, just flukes and stuff. I kind of like to keep my stuff organized sometimes. Sometimes when I'm just fishing like in a tournament or something. Hell, I just throw lures back in the box without knowing where I'm putting them. Right here, I've got my little boxes with lures in it. It's got my brush hogs, lizards, white lizards, and then like transparent brown lizards, which aren't really good for anything unless you're creek fishing. And these things right here, you put them on the back of a spinnerbait in some clear water, bass will tear them up. That's in that box. Now, well, oh, I forgot this. Right here is just a box or bag of random plastics. Really. So, I'll take that with me, because it's a bunch of extras. Because I never know when I'm going to get broke off or anything. So I'll keep extras. And then go to my next box right here. It's got all my trailers and stuff. Right here. This is what I throw on the back of my chartreuse spinnerbait. It is a Keitech swim jig. Trailer. You put that on the back of a jig. Any color jig, really. I got the crawfish jig. And that jig. And then the money jig. Throw a little Havoc crawl on this. Black and blue. Chunk it out there. Bass will go crazy over that. So. Then I got some more little trailers and got some crawls. Rage Tail crawls. And then I got some other ones in there. I got another Keitech. That's that jig box. I keep my jigs in. And then the main boxes that has got all my hard baits and all in it. Excuse the mess, because this is a little messy. So right here, I've got all of my, I got my rattle traps, my popper. Malfunction tripod broke. So, we got a bunch of hard baits in here, deep dive crankbaits, whopper ploppers, and everything in there. So, that's just what I like to throw when there's not a bunch of grass around and it's kind of clear sometimes, murky water. Poppers work real good in that. That's that box. And then in my next box, throw this dip out here. So, in this box right here, I've got all my spinner baits, a chatterbait in there. Now, these things right here, these are little Ozark Trail Frogs. You get them at Walmart. You get 3 of them for $1, usually if you find them in the right spot. You use those things right there on top of lilies. A couple little ones. Got some weird frogs here. Them tails pop in the water, they jump up and down like a frog. We got a little Mucker Hunt spinner thing. I don't know what it's called. I really got a combination of spinner baits and stuff in this box. Let me hang them up here and I'll show you all of them. I'll get them hung up on this tackle box here. It's gonna take me a second here. I got a bunch of them. If you're really looking for the hookup on spinner baits, they might not be the best spinner baits. Go up to Walmart. Like I said, Walmart's the best for fishing stuff. If you want to get it cheap, that's where I go to get all my stuff. And sometimes Bass Pro Shop, but I don't really like Bass Pro Shop because, well, it's Bass Pro Shop and their prices are like ridiculous. So I don't really like to use them that much. Got another spinnerbait in there. I got a little, give me a second. Chatterbait right there. I got a little baby one, little baby spinner that I like to keep because you never know when you're gonna get something that's not that big and you see little bass swimming around. And then right here is all my spinner baits that I have in the box. And then I got another little chatterbait that I like to keep. Sit your bait out here. That's the main boxes that I use when I go fishing. I'm gonna go fishing in the morning and I'm gonna post this video tonight. So I'll post the fishing video when I get back home from fishing in the morning. And it might not be the best because I don't 100% know if I'm gonna catch anything. So yeah, I'm gonna try. Oh, almost forgot a box. I've got my little crappie box here, and I got a couple jig heads in here. This is my crappie box. I got little curly tail worms. Got a bunch of stuff in there. Bass like them too, brim do, everything. So that's in the main compartment of my tackle box, and I'm gonna get this all put in here, and then I'll show you all the little compartments that I keep in here. What I keep in them. Give me a second here to get all these boxes back in here. This tackle box is so big, man. I recommend this tackle box. I've had it for a couple years. It's actually really good. In my opinion, some of y'all might not like it, but I love it because it actually holds all the boxes that I have in here. That's the main compartment. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the top, what I keep in the top. It's that little top zipper on it. And inside of it, I always, and I mean always, carry these things right here. It's essential for fishing. So right here, I've got a little pair of multi-tools to get the hooks out of the fish's mouth with, and a little Redneck Ingenuity clip to hook it on your pants. It's just a little paracord thing with a carabiner clip, and you hook that to your belt loop, put it in your pocket, and bam, you're good to go. Then right here we got some line clippers. Just take it, line, braid work. It works with braid better than using your teeth, because you can grind it down with your teeth, but you'll still have excess braid put on there, or still on there. And then I've got the 2 knives here. Got this one, and I got this one right here. This comes in a pack. I got it at Walmart. I think it was $15 for 2. And then, as always, every fisherman keeps a bell. Clip this on the end of your pole. Catfish hits it or whatever you're fishing for, just hits it and it dings. Well, it's a bail, so you know. So that's my top compartment. And I never leave, if I'm just fishing and I just take my pole, I never leave without my vice grips or my knives. And then usually sometimes when I'm out fishing, I'll carry 2 knives. I'll carry this knife here, if I ain't got tackle box, and then I'll carry, actually 3 knives. I'll carry this knife, and then I'll carry this knife. And these are really all the 3 knives I need. So I'll carry those. Excuse me. And then on the side, the biggest side pocket I have, stink bait for catfish. I've got a clip. You put your fish on it. It's pretty much a stringer, but a metal stringer. It's like a swivel hook. And you hook your fish in the mouth with it, and they don't get off. Most of the time. I got this little one, which is a cheap one. Y'all know. I got another one of those metal ones. Then I got some fire dye for your lures. You let your lures soak in this, and it'll turn them blue. That's the blue one. I got it for 50 cents on clearance. So, if y'all don't believe me, there you go, right there, 50 cents. Then I got my rope stringer, a bigger one. And then that's what I keep in this side pocket. Now, I have 2 other side pockets. One of them holds my sunglasses, which I don't use it. And then the front pocket, inside it, I keep my little brim hooks and stuff like that. That's my little fish, like panfish setup. I got some catfish rigs, like things. Got some circle hooks in there. Scissors. A little bitty bobber for catching bait for bass, because I use that for. A little army knife, you know what I'm talking about, the little Swiss things. And then I have, well, that's it in that box. Oh, and I have a piece of a beetle spin in there. So that's that side pocket, the front pocket I mean. And then, last but not least, side pocket, which holds my split shots, and then some trailers, and then the bobbers. And that's just you know, like just regular bobbers like this. I mean, bobbers for fishing, that's all. And then, yeah, that's really what's in my tackle box. Hope y'all enjoyed.